Hey everybody, welcome back to my nightmare. Now we got the big guns out. I got the dial calipers out. I got the pliers. I got the knife. I mean, these are the tools of a master. Now you may be wondering what I'm doing. You may not be wondering what I'm doing, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I got my handy dandy tape measure. Sears Craftsman. I'm not sponsored by them, but if they want to send me free stuff for mention them, by all means, get a hold of me. So, don't pull your tape measure out with your teeth. The pictures I have, this has a knee brace. So the stub on the frame was there, but it was cut to run a production style exhaust pipe. So in addition to needing an exhaust pipe, I need all this right here. So I was zooming in on the pictures and I was like measuring the length of the shifter and comparing it to the length of this, and I come up with roughly about 8 inches. Now this run-of-the-mill average vinegar bottle is not quite 8 inches, so it'll be, probably a ½ inch more either side or so. But I'm trying to get the angle established. I'm trying to stand back and get roughly the picture that was taken of that thing and see which fins were covered, how much of the fender was covered, how close up to this cross brace under the frame. I came around to the other side. Ouch. Came around to the other side and get that angle there because there's a picture and you can see the pipe stub there. So I'm trying to make this work, and being that this plastic moves, I can see how long of a piece I can shorten this up so I'm going to custom make it to my leg because why not? So I can make this bigger or smaller and then lay it out flat and see how big a piece of aluminum I need. If you don't remember the pictures, that daggone tape, do not open a tape measure with your teeth. That's a horrible idea. Anyway, I then am able to see how big a piece of aluminum I need here by laying that flat. So I'm going to go 8 inches this way, and it's about 6 inches in the picture, judging by the length of the engine and the carb spacer and stuff, other reference points I was using. So it's 6 inches wide, but it's got a curve to it. So that adds a layer of mathematics. When you're somebody like me that can't do math, you got to think of another way. So I'm looking at that, and that's a little low. There's not enough of it up here. That's got to get up to there. Now, see this here? This is the genius of it all. Look at that. I'm telling you. I'm smart and good looking all at the same time. And this socket just kind of fits in here. There ain't a whole heck of a lot of room in there, and there's some rust knocking loose. So I got some play there. But possibly what I'm going to do is get a piece of aluminum, turn it down and tap it in there, and then get a piece of pipe this diameter and slide it over the aluminum, so the aluminum will be, maybe 1.5 inches, 1 3/4 long, stick up to here, and then I'll get a 4-inch piece. This is about 5 inches long, and that looks and feels about right. I put my foot in the foot peg and lean my knee up there to the, doggone it, up to the brace. Always used an approved striking tool. So now we do this little number. This is difficult to do with one hand. I got to hire me a cameraman to do all my editing and things I don't want to do. So that at least gives me a visual reference. I can look and see, and like I said, I can cut this down, make it fit it to my leg, and then lay it flat and make a measurement and get a piece of aluminum 8 inches by probably 12 or 13. Curl it around, trim the excess off. Put the radius curve so you don't catch the sharp edges. So I wasn't really planning on making a video tonight because I was just going to do this stuff and got my technical drawings out so I know what materials to go and get and such. So, but you know what they say, when you're poor, you must become creative.